Hi, I'm Esthetician Trish McCarty. I work at Marshall Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery in Huntington, West Virginia. I'm going to take you on a tour of our place and just show you some of the rooms I work in and show you some of the equipment that I use on a daily basis. So you'll want to enter in the 26B side door if you're coming to see me or the doctors for cosmetic reasons. Here is our waiting area. Free coffee, always nice. Here's a little of the inside. We're not going to spend too much time here. I'm just going to show you what I do. But I think we have a beautiful office, so I just wanted to show you. Look at that. We are so fancy. I love it. This is the facial room. So you can enjoy a relaxing facial. Or we can do more aggressive treatments as well. But I like to make it as comfy as possible, no matter how aggressive we're going. And each facial is customized to each individual's needs. In addition to facials, I can also do facial waxing services. Dermaplaning is my most popular facial. This treatment bed actually has a table warmer, so if the client doesn't get too hot, this is actually really wonderful for back pain or just relaxation purposes. This mag lamp lets me look at the individual skin closely. It has a magnifying glass on it, so this is great for doing extractions, which I love to do. Many of my facial clients would tell you that, which I always recommend. If you have clogged pores, that is a great service. But this just lets me see the individual skin much more closely to make sure there's no contraindications, and so that I can get a close-up view of what's really happening to their skin. Steamers are great in facials because the steam helps soften the skin, and this prepares for treatments. It's also great for extractions, so it really helps soften the skin so that I can extract more out. I especially like to use a steamer with exfoliators. Here's a view of some of the products. I use many different lines from Abaji, p.i.n, Glytone, our own products from Marshall. And I just like to cater to the individual patient's needs. Now we're in the laser room. I do many different services with the lasers. With this guy over here, this is the p.i.n laser, and it's the one I use way more frequently. I do nano laser services with this attachment right here. We also have the Weekender. Those are two types of laser pills that are good for anti-aging. They are great for tightening the skin, boosting collagen, just really getting all that dead skin off. They also help to really clear pores and help with fine lines, wrinkles. It does many different things. And right here you'll see it says arm, which is where I use the nano treatment, where the Weekender, the BBL, is what I actually use for different things such as laser hair reduction treatments. I do it for sunspot removal treatments, vascular laser treatments, so that would be for rosacea patients, for removing pigment in people's scars. So if you have superficial scarring that is red or brown in color, we can address those issues. with this laser, and you'll see right here there's many different filters to go on the laser. So depending on what the patient's goals are and what they need, that will determine which filter I go with. The most popular laser treatments I do would probably be the nano or the laser hair reduction treatments. And if you have really darker skin and you're worried about hypopigmentation, that is definitely possible with certain lasers. So you have to be really careful where you go to get your treatments and know that the individual is trained to do laser treatments and that they're knowledgeable in what they're doing, because they definitely can scar your skin if not careful and if they don't know what they're doing. So with the broadband light, the BBL, that would be for lighter skin types. You know, we can do some darker skin types, but if someone has very dark skin, I would actually come over here to the Candela laser, and I would prefer to use that because it's much safer and there should be no risk of hypopigmentation. This laser also does spider vein treatments, and we can get rid of cherry angiomas. So that's really all that I use this laser for. Primarily, I'm going to be using the p.i.n laser. We recently just added the collagen pin as well for needling pin, and sorry this is a mess, but I was just charging my batteries. So we actually have 2 pins here. That way, if God forbid something happens to one of the pins, they break, something happens, I do have a backup. I prefer to actually use the 36 needle pin. So that means this literally has 36 tiny needles, and I'll try to show you without opening these, because we always want to be clean with every patient. We don't reuse needles. Can't really see too well. I'll insert a picture so you can actually see. This is the collagen pin, and this is without the needles. But I'm going to turn this on just so you can hear it. So that's the scariest part of the treatment, is it's just loud and it sounds just like a tattoo gun. Here's a quick peek of our cool sculpting room. We do have 2 machines, so we are able to treat 2 areas at the same time. And then we can actually dim the lights in this room also. We're all about being comfy here. And there's also a TV that the patient can watch while they're being treated. Or of course some people just play on their cell phones or bring their laptops in. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any new videos. I do plan to film services and talk about services in more detail when I do get time. Thank you guys so much.